Alright, welcome to my Fortnite Bleach early gameplay and review. So this bundle arrives in the item shop tomorrow, December 20th. And if you live in Europe, I know it's the 20th tonight. It's not tonight. This is American time zones tomorrow, December 20th. So there are two bundles. There's a vehicle bundle, which I'll cover separately, and then the Bleach bundle itself. So in the Bleach bundle, there's 4 different characters, all with Lego styles as well. There's 4 pickaxes, 4 back blings, 2 emotes, and 1 wrap. So let's take a look at everything here, then I'll show you some gameplay. Some of these have some incredible emotes, including transformation emotes. So first up is the main character, Ichigo Kurosaki. And boy, does he look phenomenal. Look at that. He's got his big ol' Zanpakuto sword right there. Incredible. His description is a substitute soul reaper who will always stand up to protect everyone. So he has styles too. Let's take a look. He's got, oh my, look at this. The fully holified style. That is terrifying. And I imagine his transformation emote will take you directly into that form. So I have never seen Bleach, so I don't know what the heck this is, but it looks amazing. Terrifyingly amazing, I should say. So let's go ahead and take a look at that transformation built-in emote. Here we go. Fully holified. Holy red explosion. Okay, how does he revert? It's almost like he rips his face off. Holy cow, that was sweet. So that is Ichigo. Next up is Rukia Kuchiki. So she also has a transformation emote. So it says Lieutenant of Squad 13 of the Soul Reapers. She transforms into this style right here, which is extremely bright. It's almost like an angel. I get wintry vibes from this. Again, I've never seen Bleach, so I don't know the significance here. I can only imagine what her transformation emote looks like. Let's go take a peek. We got to see this. Here we go. Okay, so that was just alright. It wasn't too crazy. So she withdraws her sword, and then wintry snowflakes appear, and then she reverts back, I think the same way. She withdraws her sword, snowflakes, and boom. Okay, so that's not bad. I don't think it's as good as Ichigo's, but it's pretty sweet. Any character with a transformation emote is top-notch in my book. So this is called Haka no Tagami, by the way. Haka no Tagami. You like that? Okay, so those are the 2 with transformation emotes. Next up is this character. Now, I saw 2 ways to pronounce her name, so I'm not sure which way it is. I saw some people say Orihime in a way, but I don't know how it could be that because that completely excludes the R and the I. Orihime? I don't know. And then the other way was Orihime. So I don't know, whichever way it is. But it says a cheerful and carefree high school student with awakened spiritual powers. So no styles for her, though. It does look like she has a high school uniform on with pink shoes. That's kind of strange. But I love the orange hair. And it goes all the way down to the small of her back. So that could be all over the place in game. We'll see. And then lastly, we got Uryu Ishida. And it says one of the last remaining descendants of the Quincy's. Okay, so those are the 4 different characters. Now we've got some of their back blings here. So we got Orihime's bag. It says sweet and fresh. She's got some donuts and bread and other stuff in there. Then we got Rukia's ribbons. Those seem pretty large. And we got the Zangetsu. Ichigo's notably large Zanpakuto sword. Pretty sweet. Then we got the Seisomi Kojaku, which is like a bow, I think. Oh yeah, it must be, because the pickaxe for this one is the Quincy arrow, so I think it is a bow and arrow. Then we got a pin wand. We got the Zanpakuto sword. And the Zangetsu. Okay, so lots of big words for these. We don't have a glider, though. We did not get a glider for this collab. And there's no actual emotes, so the 2 emotes that you get were the built-in ones like I showed you. Now there is a wrap, though. Let's see what the wrap looks like. Okay, so it's fully holified. And it's a nice jet black, and it's a limb reactive. So hopefully that goes with everybody. We'll see. Okay, so let's check these out in-game. Let's start with Ichigo. Alright, here we go. Ichigo is up first, and he looks pretty good. I don't know, sometimes the faces look a little weird. I mean, this perspective looks a bit strange because look how small his head looks here. I don't know if it's my camera doing that or if he really does just have a small head, but look at his legs compared to his head. Doesn't that look strange? His outfit, though, is really cool, as is his massive Zanpakuto sword. It definitely reminds me of the Buster sword from Final Fantasy VII Cloud Strife, but you can see it's interactive with his back bling, and it completely removes the entire back bling when you utilize the two together. So let me do the pickaxe pull-out sound and swing animation. Here you go. Okay, so that's not too bad. Let's see if there's a splash effect associated with this. Well, it's kind of like the default, but wrapped up in a black outline. So I guess you could consider that a splash. It's not anything noteworthy. You can definitely see the contrail. But I didn't see any weak spots. But I don't see any weak spot reactivities. Hey, his head just looks extremely small, doesn't it? Let me check the aim down sights here. I think it's because his outfit is so bulky, especially the pant legs and the shoulders and the arms. But it reminds me of Beetlejuice. One of the characters in the original Beetlejuice has a shrunken head, and that's what it looks like. I can't get past how small his head is. Well, with that said, he's got a very clean aim down sights because you can see to the top and to the left of it, thanks to the small skull size. The wrap looks really good. And remember, it is a limb reactive, so we're going to have to see what that does. So remember, the built-in emote is on a separate screen now. Okay, so that is really cool. Let's revert back. I'll test that skin style out in just a second. Okay, so first let's figure out what this wrap does. So we'll get in a limb here. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, so it completely transitioned the weapon. Now it looks like it would match the secondary style. Hold on. Let's revert back to that. Yeah, those are the color schemes for him. So it might be weapon exclusive because look at this. It's not on my shotgun. That's kind of weird. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Now what happens if you get another limb? Will it go back to the other style? Well, let's find out. It sure did. So that's cool. So you can be the style of whatever wrap you have currently. That is actually pretty smart and awesome at the same time. Now, why did this one change? I'm so confused at that. That should not be the case. They should be identical. Let's get on a limb with his sword as well. I don't even have to take the back bling off because you can literally see what he looks like with no back bling here when you use the pickaxe. Okay, no reactivity there though. So pretty cool all around. Now let's do the fully holified style. So this is a very peculiar color scheme. So his hair turns orange. He's got red, white, and black. Look, you can see his hair through that hole in his chest. Right there. See it? Now you don't. Now you do. Now you don't. Now you do. Boy, he is creepy. Let's see if he glows at all. I don't think he would. Nope. And here's his aim down sights. So the horns do get in the way just a bit, but it's not as bad as I thought. I thought they would be way worse than that. It kind of overlaps with your wrap just a bit. So this color scheme on the wrap looks amazing with this skin. And then this one actually doesn't look too bad either. So really cool to have another character with a built-in emote. I love that. Let's get one more limb here. That's such a cool reactivity on the wrap. Yeah, really cool character for Ichigo. I like this. Even if his head looks extremely small. Okay. All right, next up is Rukia. So her back bling is very big. Very, very big. I mean, that might be a little too obnoxious for me. But I'm sure it has some kind of significance to the show. From the front, it doesn't look that bad. In fact, I actually really like her outfit. It's like Ichigo's, but it doesn't make her head look 10,000 times too small. So you sheath the blade there, but obviously that's not her back bling. I don't see anything that glows. Maybe the back bling will look better on the secondary style. We'll see. Okay, let's do the pickaxe pull-out sound and swing animation. Here you go. Okay, so very sharp sounding. Not much of a contrail at all. Let's see if there's a splash. I doubt it. It's kind of like Ichigo's, where it's outlined by black. So pickaxes are a little lackluster. At least these first two. Okay, how about her aim down sights? Yeah, that's really good. And the wrap still looks good on this one. I don't think it's going to look good on the secondary style because she's like a bright angelic white. But we'll see. Let's get in a limb first with this style, and then we'll do her built-in emote. Nope, I didn't see that ribbon do anything. Here's the other wrap style on the skin. Very clean aim down sights, though. I like that. All right, how about her built-in emote? Here we go. Okay, so that's actually kind of cool in-game. It's like a massive snow NATO comes and transitions her into this angelic form. Okay, so yeah, the ribbon doesn't look too bad on this style. Here she is in the dark. Oh, I love that purple hair. Looks like Trunks' hair from Dragon Ball Z. So she's got like a half of a crown on. How about her aim down sights? Yeah, that's pretty good as well. Man, I wish I knew the significance of this because it looks really cool. All right, let's get the other style on the wrap going. So I think Ichigo and Rukia are the best two skins just because they have this built-in transformation emote. Those are the best. Okay, let's get one more limb here. I didn't see any other reactivity, but there's the wrap. So completely contrasting colors. You might need a different wrap for this style. Again, it didn't look too bad on the first style, though, because she does have that jet black. But with this style, you're going to need something extremely bright. If you want to match your color schemes, that is. All right, let's take the back bling off real quick. Okay, so she's just fine without it, at least on this particular style. And in fact, it kind of improves her aim down sights a little bit. Let's revert back. Wait, does her pickaxe change at all? Okay, so it's got the braided hilt there. Let's transition one more time. It does. No, it doesn't. It does for like 3 seconds and then it goes back. Darn it, that would have been so cool. Okay, watch it one more time. Maybe I can swing it right away. Nope, it instantly, as soon as you try to push the button, it goes back. Darn it. Well, that's okay. And this style doesn't look bad without a back bling either. Pretty cool. Okay, next up, Orihime. And her bag. And she's got a pin wand. Okay, so this actually might be my favorite character design out of all 4 of the characters. But look at her mouth. Her mouth looks a bit weird. Ichigo kind of had the same issue with his mouth. It almost looks like it's sewn on. I love the gray outfit, though. The gray and maroon, that looks really cool. The orange hair, perfect. I love this skin. All right, let's see if this pickaxe does anything cool. I'll be quiet. Here you go. Okay, so it has a noticeable contrail. I bet this is the only pickaxe that has a splash. Here we go. Let's take a look. Okay. So it does have a splash. It's like a wispy... I don't even know what that is. Some kind of illumination on the pickaxe itself that turns into a golden glow. And it kind of zips around. That's interesting. Let's see if it has a weak spot reactivity. I'm pretty sure that the pickaxe turns yellow too. It's hard to tell because it happens so fast. So no emotes, no built-in emotes, no nothing for her, no styles. I think you really do need this back bling because I know for a fact if I take this back bling off, her hair is going to go absolute wild. But right now you can jump around and it stays in place. All right, let's get in a limb here and see if the pickaxe or the back bling does anything. No, I didn't think so. So her aim down sights looks really good. And this wrap kind of matches a little bit too with the orange. Let's get one more limb to make it go back to normal. Okay, so I think I prefer this color scheme better. Pretty good skin. I think this is my favorite design out of all of them so far, even though she doesn't have a transformation emote. I think the default look is pretty sweet. Let's just take the back bling off so I can show you what I meant about her hair going berserk. I don't know why it functions like this, but let's see if it holds true. Yep, you can see when you jump, it goes all the way up. When you run and slide, it just goes crazy. So it's best to hold it down with the back bling, but I mean, if you like it like this, then hey, have at it. All right, last but not least, Uryu. Let's see what he looks like. So his back bling, oh, it is like a bow and arrow. His back bling glows. He's kind of got a small head and sewn-on mouth as well. I wonder if that's intended. It just looks a bit strange. The mouth is what I'm referring to. So he's got a snow white color scheme. He looks a bit gangly. But the arrow's pretty sweet for a pickaxe. Let's do a pickaxe pull-out sound and swing animation. Here you go. Okay, beautiful contrail on this one. Here's hoping it has a splash that's a nice crystalline blue. Oh, it sure does. That's not bad. Okay, how about a weak spot? Nope, don't notice anything there. What's his aim down sights look like? Okay, that's not bad. Boy, you can see a lot over his head. He's kind of small. And this wrap, despite him wearing a snow white outfit, looks pretty good. It does have some white on it. So no emotes for him either. I wonder if his pickaxe does anything when you get in a limb. Let's find out. No, I didn't see anything. So here's the other wrap on him. I think I like the jet black one better. So there's no interactiveness with the pickaxe and back bling. I thought for sure something would happen. And I guess I could take the back bling off real quick. He's got the best aim down sights, I think. He doesn't look too bad without it. Now see, he just seems a little disproportionate as well. I think it's just how small his body frame is. Something might be up with some of these characters' frames. I don't know. That's not too bad. This is definitely not my favorite one, though. He just looks too skinny. I don't know. Weird. All right, last but not least, let's do the wrap on the wrap skin so we can see exactly what that looks like. So it is cell shaded, so I don't know how this is going to look on my wrap skin. Okay. Yeah, it does look a bit out of place just because she's not cell shaded. But you can see almost like the rope or braid. I'm not sure what that red is exactly, but then there's some white on there as well. And obviously, if we get in a limb, it's going to transition into the secondary style. Okay, so it lights up just a little bit. Here we go. Okay, so that was really clean. I didn't notice that the red kind of spirals out. That was actually really cool. And this is a pretty sweet color scheme as well. I mean, now that I can see the full thing. And that little spider-esque thing was on Ichigo's secondary holified style, so that's cool. Okay, let's see how this one rotates back to the first one. Here we go. Yeah, it's like a screen wipe. It's so cool. I think going from this style to the second style was cooler, though. Let me do it one more time, because that red braid kind of spirals out. It's just a really clean transition. Okay, watch it one more time. Focus on the red braided rope thing. Here we go. You see that? It goes... That is awesome. Really cool. So there you go. That is the Bleach collaboration. I think at least some of these skins are really, really cool. Now, again, I have not seen Bleach, so I can't speak for how authentic these are. But I did notice a bit of funkiness with the mouth on some of the characters, as well as the body frames. So in particular, Ichigo looks like he has the tiniest head of all time. And then some of the body frames on the other characters were just disproportionate as well. But the fact that you get 2 built-in transformation emotes in this bundle is fantastic. They both looked amazing. So I think my personal favorites are Rukia and Ichigo, just because, again, the transformation emotes. But Orihime's character just looks the best, in my opinion. Except she doesn't have any emotes, no styles, no nothing. So what you see is what you get. So there's something good about all these skins, in my opinion. And if you're a fan of Bleach, I think you're going to absolutely love this bundle. If I had to pick one skin, though, if you can only afford one, it would probably be Ichigo, just because the wrap goes with him, and his back bling is interactive with the pickaxe and the built-in transformation emote. So he's got the entire package going for him. It's just his head size was weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree with some of these nitpicks that I was pointing out, like her mouth right there. I don't know. I'm going to have to watch some of these Bleach episodes and see how spot on they were with these. But not too shabby of a bundle. So there you go. This arrives tomorrow night in the item shop. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my supporter creator code, which is Tabor time.